Welcome to Royal Robin Media News. Today we are gonna tell about Jesse Owens and Luz Long.
Jesse Owens amazed the world by winning 4 gold medals at the 1936 Olympic Games.
It was the summer of 1936. The Olympics Games were held in Berlin. Yet Adolf Hitler insisted that his performers were members of a master race, so nationalistic feelings were at an all-time high.
He wasn't too worried. He trained and sweat and disciplined for 6 years, with the games in his mind.
He was in for a surprise when the time came for the broad jump trials. He was startled to see a tall boy hitting the pit at almost 26 feet on his pretty sleeves. He turned out to be a German named Luz Long. He guessed that if Long won, it would add some new support to Nazis' Aryan superiority theory. After all, he is a Negro.
An angry athlete is an athlete who makes mistakes.
He was not patient on the first of his 3 qualifying jumps. He leaped from several inches beyond the takeoff board for a foul. On the second jump, he fooled even worse. He kicked disgustedly at the dart in the pit. Suddenly, he felt a head on his shoulder. He turned to look into the friendly blue eyes of the tall German broad jumper. Luz Long offered Jesse Owens a firm handshake.
For the next few minutes, they talked together. Luz Long took pains to reassure Jesse Owens. All the tension seemed to ebb out of Jesse Owens' body. Jesse Owens drew a line of a full foot in the back of the board and proceeded to jump from there. Jesse Owens qualified with almost a foot to spare. That night, Jesse Owens walked over to Luz Long's room in the Olympic Village to thank him. When Jesse Owens finally got up to leave, they both knew that a real friendship had formed.
As it turned out, the instant Jesse Owens landed from his final jump, the one which set the Olympic record of 26 feet 5 to 5, 16 inches, Luz Long was at Jesse Owens' side congratulating him. Hilda glared at them from the stands not 100 yards away.
Jesse Owens realized then too that Luz was the epitome of what Pierre de Coubertin, founder of the modern Olympic Games, must have in mind when he said, "The important thing in the Olympic Games is not winning but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering but fighting well."
Thank you for watching Royal Robin Media News.